Vielen Dank. Ich kann Ihnen versichern, ich werde keine lange Rede halten.
Thank you very much. I can tell you that I'm not going to make a long speech. I'd like to reaffirm everything which has been said by the previous speakers. But as you asked me to take the floor, I'd like to speak to you about what the women of the EPP have been doing since the last Congress in Marseille. That's what I would like to do today. I'm going to make a quick report. I'm not going to give you a long ideological political speech. I'd simply like to tell you what we've been doing over the past year. We have done our duty. We've done our homework. We have changed our statutes. After Marseille, we have spoken more about gender equality, and we have made a lot of progress. In February, we had a meeting with Mrs. Reding in Berlin, and there were a lot of representatives from the national parties there. We had a congress on the topic of stronger representation for women in the economy, in monitoring committees, and so on. We had significant success, and I think we conveyed a strong message. Lots of people in Berlin told me that this wouldn't have been possible without the support of the CDU and the EPP. In April, we had our General Assembly. We had a French MP who shared her experiences with us on the topic of gender equality. But we didn't only speak about the image of the party that we need to make more accessible to women. Obviously, I like men, as we all do, but we also need to think about how we can make the image of the party more relevant to women. This is an important theme. And what President Martens said was that if we want to win the elections, we're going to win it with everyone, and especially women. It's women who are going to vote. So we need a female face for these elections. I would like to ask the men here to think about that. Dear friends, friends of the party, during the summer, we discussed a topic in Istanbul. We organized a summer school on the topic of the Arab Spring and women. We have participants from a variety of countries who experienced the Arab Spring, who went through the Arab Spring. We discussed their participation in these events. We tried to see how we could help these women. And dear friends, if the Nobel Peace Prize tells us something, it tells us that the peace we have established is for us. We must make sure that peace and democracy is not only for us, but it also exists in our neighboring countries, in the Balkans, in Africa, wherever. We need to help these countries to develop towards peace. They need our help. Ladies and gentlemen, on Friday in Berlin, we'll have our General Assembly with elections. And once again, we will deal with the issue of the Arab Spring and women. We'll have representatives from Africa there. I think that they need our commitment. And as the women of the EPP, we've already said this to our colleagues. We'll have colleagues from different countries who will be in charge of different country dossiers so that they get our support. There was another point which was decided upon in Marseille. We decided that we wanted more women in the presidency. This was a document which was signed. We had a quota guarantee for associations too. So, ladies and gentlemen, the EPP women did not put a woman forward for the presidency because, by some miracle, 4 countries proposed women that women stand for presidency: Bulgaria, Netherlands, Ireland, and Romania. Dear friends, of the 13 existing posts, We need at least 4 women. Please choose these 4 women. You're not voting for these women, you're voting for the female image of this party. Without these women, we can't improve the female side of the brand. So I would like to ask you to send a strong message that the EPP is modern, that women can do a great deal, can achieve a lot. Often during crises, it's women who are suffering the most. So thank you in advance, and I hope that you have an excellent conference.